Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today we're going to see Game 3 of Brewers at Cubs. The Brewers took Game 1 in a comeback fashion off the Cubs bullpen, and the Cubs responded with a dramatic extra inning win against the Brewers yesterday. So here is Sunday's finale between these two teams. Rubber match of this series. The Cubs are going to send their newly acquired Blake Snell to the mound, making start number 24 on the season. He is 5-9 with a 5.48 ERA, 165 whip. He will be opposed by the Brewers lefty Brent Suter, who is making start number 24. He is 3-9 with a 4.43 ERA, 139 whip. Cubs lineup today will be Xander Bogaerts, Tyler O'Neill out in left, Bryant, Happ, Santana, Bradley, Fegley, Snell batting 8th, and Hayward batting 9th. The Brewers lineup, Kane, Braun over at first, Yelich, Urias, Garcia, Navarez, Giorgio, Sogard, and Brent Suter. Now, the Brewers actually used the guy that should have been in today's starting pitcher in relief yesterday, Woodruff, so they're showing Suter being the starter, but coming out on short rest today. As the crowd files in and we start to hear them fill up the stadium, we now have Lorenzo Cain stepping into the batter's box against Blake Snell. So the Cubs coming in today, third place in the NL Central at 52 and 58. The Brewers in fourth place in the Central at 47 and 62. It is 79 degrees today, wind blowing in from right off the lake at 10 mph. And here's the pitch. And that's a liner into center field. Bradley is tracking, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Braun now batting, 1 out, nobody on, 1 strike pitch from Snell. Line into center again. Bradley this time sliding, but making the catch for out number 2. Well, Bradley really flashing the leather out there in center field in the first inning. Yelich now the batter, 2 outs, nobody on. Full count pitch to Christian Yelich. And that's lined into left field. O'Neill's going to play that on a hop. That'll be a single with 2 outs for Yelich. And now Urias is the batter, 2 outs, 1 man on. Top of the first inning for the Brewers. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2-2 curveball, and he got him to swing and miss. So, Snell retires the Brewers in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning of a scoreless ball game. Xander Bogaerts is going to be the first batter for the Cubs. 1-1 count, waiting for the pitch from Suter. He's looking for the sign, and here's the pitch. That's lined into left center field. That's going to be extra bases off the wall in left center field. Rounding first, heading into second is going to be Xander Bogaerts, and he has a stand-up double. Next up is going to be Tyler O'Neill. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Cubs trying to break the scoreless tie. Here's a 1-1 pitch from Suter. And that's lined past third base into left field. That'll be a single. Rounding third and heading home is Bogaerts. He slides and he is safe. So credit O'Neill with an RBI single, and the Cubs are now up 1-0. Chris Bryant now the batter. Hit a critical home run to tie up yesterday's game. Coming up now in the bottom of the first inning, nobody out, runner on first. And there's a pickoff throw to first, and O'Neill is caught sleeping. He is out at first base. So that's the first out of the inning for the Brewers. Bryant now batting with 1 out and the base is empty. Here's a 1-ball count to Bryant. That is hit hard to left center field. This is back-to-back days as Bryant has hit his second home run of this series. The tail of the tape says 411 feet out to left center field. There was no doubt about that the moment it left his bat. Cubs are now up 2-0. And now Happ is the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 count to Happ. That is outside for ball 4 as Happ heads down to first. So Happ standing on first with a 1-out walk, bringing up Danny Santana. Here is the first pitch from Suter to Santana. That's lined on the ground. Throw to second, the relay to first, and that is a ground ball double play. 6-4-3 ends the inning. However, the Cubs do score twice, and they take a 2-0 lead into the top of the second inning. Snell now pitching to Garcia, leading off with 1-ball count. There's a liner into left field. O'Neill's going to play that one on a hop. And that is a leadoff single for the Brewers in the top of the second inning. Navarez now batting, 1-1 count. And he pops it up to right. Hayward coming in quickly, and he gets a glove on it for out number 1. That brings up Gyorko with 1 out, 1 man on, and an 0-2 pitch from Snell. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That curveball has been devastating for him today. Strikeout number 2. And Sogard comes up now. 2 outs, 1 man on, 1 strike pitch to Sogard. And here it comes. And that's a grounder to second. Happ has it, throws to first, and that retires the side. So the Brewers get a leadoff single, but that runner is stranded. We go to the bottom of the second inning of a 2-0 ball game. Jackie Bradley leading off for the Cubs. 1 strike pitch from Suter. And that's lined into the gap in left center field. The Cubs are hitting Suter pretty hard today. Rounding first and heading for second with extra bases is Jackie Bradley. He stands into second with a leadoff double. And now we're going to see Josh Phegley come up. Phegley batting with nobody out, runner in scoring position, and here's an 0-2 pitch from Suter. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Phegley is set down with the slider. Snell now batting, 1 out, 1 man on, 2-1 pitch. Grounder to the right side, the pitcher has it, throws to first, and they get the force at first. It acts as a sacrifice, though, as the runner Bradley advances to third, and now Hayward is up with 2 outs and a runner 90 feet away. Full count pitch to Jason Hayward, trying to extend this 2-0 lead, and Hayward hits it on the ground to second. The throw goes to first, and that will end the inning. Hayward grounds out. The Cubs do not score. We go to the top of the third of a 2-0 ball game. Oh, and Brent Suter apparently was injured, and they're taking him out of the ball game. So Keston Hiura is going to be the pinch hitter for the Brewers. He is going to lead off the top of the third inning against Blake Snell. So 2-2 pitch, Snell pitching to Hiura. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Hiura is sent back to the dugout with the curveball. And let's just take a little peek here to see if there's an update on Suter. Day-to-day with a sore elbow. Well, I guess sometimes that's what you get running guys out there on short rest. Snell continuing to pitch. The next batter is Lorenzo Cain. Here's a full count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That was a fastball at 98. 120 total strikeouts on the season for Blake Snell. And now Braun comes up. 2 outs, nobody on. 1 ball count to Ryan Braun. Popped up to right. Happ going back, Hayward coming in. Happ calls him off and makes the catch for out number 3. So, the Brewers do not score. We go to the bottom of the third. It is 2-0 Cubs. Quinton Torres-Costa is going to be the new pitcher for the Brewers. He is going to face the top of the Cubs lineup in the bottom of the third inning. 2-2 count. Costa making the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Bogarts is set down, which brings up Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill with another 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder to third. There's the play. The throw goes to first, and that will retire O'Neill for out number 2. Bryant now batting. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 count to Chris Bryant. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Chris Bryant heads back to the dugout. The Cubs are set down in order by the reliever, Torres Costa. We go to the top of the fourth. It is a 2-0 Chicago lead. Snell pitching to Yelich to lead off the Brewers' half of the fourth inning. Here it comes. That's a grounder to second. Happ has it, throwing to first, and that is out number 1. Urias now batting with 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch. Urias grounds to third. Bryant has it, throws over to first, and that is out number 2. Score that one 5-3 in the scorebook. And now Garcia is the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Full count pitch from Snell. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Fastball at 95. Just blasted that one right by him. So the Brewers are retired in order. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. It is a 2-0 Cub lead. Ian Happ is the next batter. He's coming up to face Torres Costa in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-1 count. Happ taking outside for ball 4. So Happ draws the walk, showing some patience and bringing up Danny Santana. 0-2 count. Santana swings and misses, and that is strike 3. So 3 strikeouts on the day for Costa, and that'll bring in a new reliever. David Phelps is going to be the new Brewer pitcher. He comes in 39 innings on the season, 18 walks, 31 strikeouts, and a 4.15 ERA. He will face Jackie Bradley with 1 out and 1 man on in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's a 3-1 pitch. And Bradley takes high. That is ball 4. So the Cubs, beneficiaries of 2 walks in this inning, now bring up Josh Fegley with 1 out and 2 men on base. Here is a 2-1 pitch to Fegley. He hits that one hard, but on the ground. Throw goes to second, the relay to first, and that ground ball double play will end the inning 6-4 to 3. Going to the top of the 5th inning, it is still a 2-0 Cub lead. Snell working against Navarez in the top of the 5th. First pitch, Snell looking for the sign. Here it comes. Popped up to right. Hayward heading toward the line. He has a play, and he catches it for out number 1. Giorco now batting, 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch from Snell. Inside for ball 4. Snell missed that one badly, and that'll bring up Sogard. 1 out, 1 man on. 2-2 count. Snell. Swing and a miss for strike 3. There is a changeup. And that'll be strikeout number 6 on the day for Blake Snell. Phelps now the batter. The pitcher Phelps coming up with 2 outs and 1 man on. 0-2 count. Grounder back to the mound. Snell has it. Flips to first, and that will retire the side. So the Brewers get a base runner, but he is stranded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is a 2-0 Cub lead. Blake Snell leading off for the Cubs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's a 3-1 pitch. There's a liner past first base into right field. That is a base hit for Blake Snell. I didn't even take time to look if that was his first base hit of the season, having played in the American League up to this point. It's possible. Jason Hayward now the batter. First pitch to Jason Hayward. The shift is on. Here it comes. Lined into left field. That'll be deep, but playable. It's caught on the warning track by Yelich for out number 1. And now Bogarts coming up with 1 out, 1 man on. 2-2 count to Xander Bogarts. That is strike 3 called on the changeup. He floated that one through at 79. And Bogarts didn't do anything with it. And now Eric Lauer will be the new pitcher for the Brewers. He's coming in having thrown no innings. This is literally his first appearance of the season. He is going to face Tyler O'Neill. Lauer, he must have literally just been called up, or traded for, I suppose, by the Brewers. But he is making his first appearance of the season here. So, facing Tyler O'Neill with 2 outs, 1 man on, and a 1-strike count. Here's the pitch. Grounder up the middle. Second baseman has it. Flips to the shortstop covering second, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So, the Brewers get the lead runner to retire the side. We go to the top of the 6th. It is a 2-0 Cub lead. This will bring up Lorenzo Cain. He'll face Blake Snell leading off the Brewers half of the 6th inning. 0-2 pitch from Snell. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with the fastball right there. And now we go to Ryan Braun with 1 out and nobody on. 0-2 count to Ryan Braun. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Record another punch out for Snell. That is going to be 8 on the day for him. And Christian Yelich is the next batter. 2 outs, nobody on base. 0-2 pitch from Snell. Swing and a miss for strike 3. He punches out the side. Blake Snell looking very sharp in the 6th inning. The Brewers go down 1-2-3, And now we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is a 2-0 Cub lead. Chris Bryant is the batter against the left-handed pitcher Lauer, who recorded the last out of the 5th inning. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Chris Bryant. Already has a home run on the day. And that's a high fly ball to deep right field. That might be, it is gone! Chris Bryant with his 2nd home run of the day, and the Cubs now own a 3-0 lead. 384 feet into the right field bleachers. Chris Bryant having a really good day at the plate today. Ian Happ now the batter with an 0-2 count, nobody on base. Happ swings and misses for strike 3. That pitch was outside, but Happ decided to swing at it anyway. And now Santana is the batter with 1 out and nobody on. Here's an 0-2 pitch to Danny Santana. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with the high heat at 96. And now Lauer will face Bradley with 2 outs and nobody on base. 3-1 count. And that's lined into right field. That's going to drop in front for a base hit. Bradley stops at first with a single. And now Fegley will be the batter with 2 outs. Runner on first. Cubs already have a run in this inning. Here's a 2-1 pitch. And that is hit high and hard to deep right field on the warning track. And the play is made. Man, that was just a couple feet short of another home run. So the Cubs score once. They have a 3-0 lead now going into the top of the 7th inning. Urias now the batter. He's leading off for the Brewers against Snell, who's coming out for inning of work number 6. He has 9 strikeouts on the day. 2-2 count, Snell working. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Urias checked his swing, but the umpire rung him up anyway. That is strikeout number 10 on the day for Blake Snell. And Garcia is the batter with 1 out, nobody on, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on the changeup. Strikeout number 11. Snell has struck out 5 consecutive batters. And now Navarez is the next batter with a 2-2 count. Snell working. That's a grounder to second. Happ has it, throws to first, and the streak is broken. However, the Brewers are retired in order in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning of a 3-0 Cub lead. Our guest conductor for the 7th inning stretch today is going to be none other than Tom Hanks. Blake Snell leading off for the Cubs in the bottom of the 7th inning. He is going to face the Brewers pitcher. The first pitch is a grounder to third. The throw goes to first, and that is out number 1. The Brewers now bring in a new pitcher, Devin Williams. He has 49 1/3 innings on the season, 52 walks, 67 strikeouts, and a 6.93 ERA. Williams will face Hayward with 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's a 1-strike count. Williams with the pitch. And that's hit hard on the ground to second. The throw goes to first, and Hayward is retired for out number 2. Bogart's now the batter. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 ball count. Bogart's waiting for the pitch. That's looped into left field. That is going to drop into no man's land for a single. So 2-out single for Xander Bogaerts brings up Tyler O'Neill. Runner on first, 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. O'Neill lines that one past a diving shortstop into left field. That'll be another base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Cubs with 2 outs, bringing up Chris Bryant. Already has 2 home runs on the day. He is 2 for 3. And he will now face Devin Williams with 2 men on and 2 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here is a 2-2 pitch. And they hit Bryant. Oh, man, that is a bad look. Bryant gets plunked in the shoulder by the Brewers reliever. And now Williams is going to have to face Happ with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Bryant is just beside himself down there at first base. Here's a 1-2 count, and Happ swings and misses for strike 3. So the Cubs load the bases, but they do not score. We go to the top of the 8th inning. It is a 3-0 Cub lead. Iglesias will be brought in for the Cubs. He is going to face Gyorko Sogard and the pitcher's spot in the top of the 8th inning. Iglesias working. Here's an 0-2 pitch. He's relieving Snell here in the top of the 8th inning. There's a grounder to third. The third baseman, Giorco, has it, throws to first, and that is out number 1. Excuse me, the third baseman, Bryant. The batter was Giorco. Bryant throws out Giorco at first. Sogard now the batter, 1 out, nobody on, 2-2 pitch. And swing and a miss for strike 3. Iglesias strikes out Sogard for out number 2. And the pitcher Williams now being allowed to bat for himself with 2 outs and nobody on base. Here's a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Williams is set down swinging. So the score remains 3-0 Chicago going into the bottom of the 8th inning. Danny Santana is going to lead off against Devin Williams. Devin Williams is visibly gassed out there on the mound. Here's a 1-strike pitch. And that's lined into center field over the leaping shortstop, and that'll be a leadoff single for Danny Santana. So, after allowing him to face that batter, now Ray Black is brought in. He has thrown 48 in the 3rd innings, 26 walks, 62 strikeouts, and a 3.91 ERA. Black is going to face Bradley with 1 man on, nobody out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Black with the pitch. And here it comes. Oh, and he hits Bradley. What in the world is going on now? Is this still retaliation for Bryant's 2 home runs? I don't know. Black is now going to face Fegley with nobody out, runners on first and second. And here's an 0-2 pitch to Fegley. That's popped up to right. Playable. And it's caught medium depth right field for out number 1. Tauschman now batting. He is going to pinch hit for the pitcher's spot. Came up with a huge hit in yesterday's game. Tauschman will face Black with 1 out and 2 men on base. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Tauschman. And he lines that one toward first. First baseman has it, steps on the base, throws to second, but they do not complete the double play. They had to apply a tag out at second base, and that was not done because the force was removed. So now Hayward is going to bat. Bradley is on second, Santana on third with 2 outs. And the Cubs up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's a 3-1 pitch to Jason Hayward, and he pops it up to center. That's going to be deep but playable, and it is caught for out number 3. So the Cubs strand 2. We go to the top of the 9th of a 3-0 ball game. Lorenzo Cain will face Edwin Diaz out of the Cubs bullpen in the top of the 9th inning. So Edwin Diaz, 41 innings pitched, 17 walks, 60 strikeouts, and a 3.07 ERA on the season. 1-2 count. Diaz working, looking for the sign. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and he's set down on strikes. Brings up Ryan Braun with 1 out, nobody on. Braun waiting for the full count pitch. And here it comes. Inside for ball 4, so Braun draws the 1 out walk. And Diaz now will face Yelich with 1 out, 1 man on. Here's a 1-2 pitch from Edwin Diaz. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Yelich is set down with a fastball at 98. That is out number 2. And now Urias is the batter. 2 outs, runner on first. Urias waiting for the full count pitch. That is low. It is ball 4. Diaz is not happy. He feels like he got squeezed on that full count pitch. And it brings up the tying run in the form of Avisail Garcia. With 2 outs, runners on first and second. Diaz working, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and the Cubs defeat the Brewers 3-0. They take the series 2-1. The player of the game is the Cubs' Blake Snell. He earns his first win as a Cub, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts, and a very impressive performance. Brent Suter was injured while pitching, but we did discover that was elbow soreness, and he's day-to-day. He does take the loss, as he allowed in 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs both earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Honorable mention today definitely goes to Chris Bryant with his 2-for-3 performance with 2 home runs. He is up to 19 now on the season. So, the Cubs improved to 53 and 58, while the Brewers dropped to 47 and 63. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.